Okay, so I'm going to be doing a couple of Patreon requests today, and we're going to start things off with my good friend Chris, who asked me if it should be a movie or TV series for Deadman if he gets one in the DCU. But as always, if you guys would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link in the description box below. Actually, there's a little difference this time because, like I said, the Patreon in my update video, if you guys want a Patreon request now, you guys just go to the second tier. I've cut things down again, so if you want a Patreon request done, as well as check out exclusive videos that are exclusively for Patreon, and also check out all the stuff from the first tier, just hit the link in the description box below. Head on over to my Patreon. Hit the second tier. That'll allow you access to do so. But other than that, hope you all enjoy this, and let's get started. So the idea of a Deadman show or movie. That's the question we should ask ourselves first. Like, which works better here? Like, which one is the better thought process? Starting off, we have, I think personally, it should be a TV show. I don't think Deadman is popular enough to carry a movie, but he could definitely be popular enough. Like, look at Creature Commandos and see like how popular that is. Like, you can see how popular that whole deal is on that end. But I will say that could Deadman work as a movie? Yeah, but I think like there isn't enough draw to get there. So with a movie, I mean with a TV show, especially if you do it animated, like look again, I've stressed, look at Creature Commandos and see how well that did with D-list characters. So yeah, I would have to say that Deadman would probably work even more as an animated show, and I think it'd be really cool if like you did it as like there is an overarching story, but like every episode is different, but there is like this overarching story. If you don't know who Deadman is, and I'm not going to try to condescend anyone here, but if you don't know for those who don't know who Deadman is basically a character who he is basically a character that was a circus performer in Gotham. He was killed, and he was kind of a asshole, but basically his soul wasn't allowed into the afterlife, and he became like the messenger of Ramakrishna, the spirit of the universe. So through Krishna, Deadman is now sent. It's kind of like it's very much like a supernatural version of what was that show? The one where the guy keeps going like into people's bodies and helps them. Oh, God, Quantum Leap. Yeah, it's like it's like a ghostly version of Quantum Leap. So every time Deadman helps someone, he hopes that he can reach the afterlife every time. And I think that just screams like a TV show. The other thing that I think keeps it away from being a movie is the fact that like Boston doesn't really have a rogues gallery. He doesn't really have anyone to fight. His stories were more like, mystery crime dramas. But this way you could also have him, through like a Deadman series like this, you could have him interacting with other characters throughout the DCU. Like this is how you could do like have him team up with Constantine, Swamp Thing, Madame Xanadu. Maybe even throw out the building blocks through this show of like, hey, maybe we can get a Justice League Dark show. Almost said Darkman show. But yeah, I think that would be a really solid idea of doing something like that, of having a TV series. Because again, as much as I think Boston is a great character, I always enjoy seeing Deadman. The problem with him is that the problem with Deadman is that the character is so is so lesser known that I don't think like like on a Hollywood level, no one would be willing to like try to make that kind of investment. So as a TV show, that's more of a better gamble, especially like I say, make it animated. That way you could like, especially if you do it animated, because that way it can garner some more attention and also garner, like you could do more stuff through animation than you could with live action. That's just how I feel on them. That's just how I feel. So yeah, at the end of the day, I am going to say that on a whole, yeah, without a doubt, I would say a Deadman TV series would work better as a movie. So yeah, not to say it can't work as a movie, but I think it like the story structure of Deadman works way better as a TV series than it does movie wise. So yeah, once again, I'd like to thank my good friend Chris for this, and you guys tell me in the comments below, would you prefer a Deadman TV series or movie, and how would you go about doing it? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, I'd like to thank Chris for this Patreon request as well as continued patronage, and you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys, if you guys would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link in the description box below, hit the second tier, that'll allow you access to do so. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.